they were finally announced, the AirPods 3. I couldn't wait to purchase them as I had been holding off buying the previous generation. Even when I looked at the second-hand ones, there's issues with them, and that's mainly because the second-hand knockoffs almost match the real thing, at least in terms of serial number, appearing on Find My app, so I didn't want to take a risk. I have owned a few different cheap wireless earphones, but I would eventually run into stumbling blocks such as seamlessly switching between devices and microphone quality during calls, all of which the AirPods should correct. So I finally have the AirPods 3. Let's go ahead and open them. I'm so grateful Apple actually include these, otherwise opening them would be a bit of a nightmare. It's a lovely sound. Okay, let's see what's included. Obviously the usual manual, and there's probably some stickers in there somewhere. No stickers? What? Must be cutting back on costs then. That's really strange, there's always stickers in there. Are they in here? No. Oh man, it's a little bit disappointing. Not that I use those stickers. And here they are. Peel it open. So there they are. Finally got that stripped off. And there it is. It's wonderful. Just look at the form factor on that. So brilliant. So glad I got these rather than the previous generation. Right, let's see if I can, oh, the light's flashing on that. Let me see if I can get these hooked up and test the microphone quality. So I was going to connect these up to my phone, but it turns out my phone needs an update, so that's really annoying. So apparently I just pop open the lid. There you go, check for update. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, all right, let's try the MacBook. Set up with limited functionality. Go on then. Connect, otherwise my updates are taking, oh, Siri. Siri will announce calls and time-sensitive notifications you can respond to by speaking to Siri. I'm not sure, not now. Alright, there you go. Connected, 76% battery. So let's try this. Okay, so I'm testing the functionality for recording here, and it's not too bad actually. It's supposed to have noise cancelling features, obviously. So there is stuff going on in the background, like the pipes are running because the central heating's on, people walking upstairs, and I think there's birds tweeting outside. But yeah, it sounds really good. But again, you get what you pay for, don't you? A spec which stands out for me with the AirPods 3 is the spatial audio, something which the AirPods Pro used to do, well, currently does. And so this is a great feature to be added. It's supposed to place the sound all around you, create the illusion of a true surround sound. Of course, it's nothing like the real thing, but it does a great job at it. I had played a few surround sound videos on YouTube, and it really felt there was something behind me, and it was quite freaky, to be honest, but I smiled a little bit as well. So it'd be a good feature when a lot of the software developers for apps, and obviously the music's taking advantage of it, but it'd be great to see perhaps Netflix in spatial audio, see what that sounds like. A lot of them do say 5.1 surround sound for their videos, but I don't think it translates into AirPods just yet. The bass is quite decent on these. If I were to compare them to the Soundbeats which I reviewed before on the channel, it's way better. I also think that the AirPods 3 are much better in clarity than my wired earphones. HD voice quality is promised for FaceTime. I can't believe we're in a time where we're calling voice quality HD. I suppose, what, Ultra HD voice quality next? Anyway, connecting on FaceTime is crisp with an apparent HD quality sound, all thanks to the AAC ELD speech codec. Controls on the AirPods are done by the Force sensor, so play, pause, skip through songs, answer, end calls, which is quite good. I still find them quite fiddly, especially on previous earphones. But then again, that could be my big hands at play, because I find them quite difficult anyway to just pick up without pressing something. But then the AirPods are supposed to be quite good at not activating accidentally. Both AirPods and the MagSafe charging case are rated at IPX4 sweat and water resistant, so they'll withstand anything from rain to heavy workouts. I don't know about you guys, but I would never have these on in the rain. Battery life is up to 6 hours with one charge, and one whole more than the second generation, and 30 hours of listening time in total. Now, it's still disappointing to think that if you had a long journey, say a flight from London to Dubai, which is around 8 to 9 hours, that the AirPods would last, but you'd have to put them back on charge and not listen to anything in the meantime.
But then that's a limitation on most wireless earphones, and I'm sure we wouldn't really want to have larger, heavy earphones. Skin detecting sensor seemingly knows the difference between your ear and other surfaces, so if you take them off, they should pause whatever you're listening to. Tracking has been enhanced with Find My app in case you lose one of the AirPods. Now this was actually released for the previous generations, and it's quite a good feature because replacements don't come cheap. It's almost more, almost more cost effective just buying a new pair. So the seamless switching is on, which is just amazing. I played something on there, then I had to pause it, then I played something on there, and it switched automatically. If I suddenly decide to play something on there at the same time I'm playing something on there, it will just ignore the fact my AirPods are in my ears and it will just play out of the speakers. So I had to physically pause this. So it's now tuned to my iCloud account, which is brilliant now. So all three devices, as long as one sound output is paused, I can play another one, and that's brilliant. It's going to make Apple TV viewing so much interesting now, which I will try later on. But yeah, I'm just definitely impressed with that. It's brilliant. I can, the quality's brilliant, the bass is great on it. I could keep on praising them, to be honest. But these are what I've been waiting for. An obvious drawback is if someone in a different room uses that device while I'm using another Apple device, then my AirPods may switch. But so far, that's not a problem. After listening to and making calls, these AirPods are exceptional. Yes, they are expensive, but I keep saying it. You get what you pay for with Apple products. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. My channel is slowly growing and I'm looking forward to making new content every week. Hi guys, this is a really quick look on the Logitech MX Master 3. Now I've had this for about a couple months now, and it's one of the best mice I've ever used. I mean, let's start off with a look. It's huge. It's not an attractive looking device, but when using a mouse, who cares about the looks? I mean, your hand covers the whole thing. In this case, it's got an ultra-fast scrolling wheel at the top, which allows you to scroll through pages at blazing speed. If you don't like that sort of thing, this button at the top you can click on takes it back to the usual scrolling. I have gotten used to the ultra-fast scrolling and I tend to keep it on. I mean, just listen, watch. It just keeps spinning and spinning. The Logitech Options app allows you to use the additional buttons on the side for forward and back, although if you connect this to Mac, it's going to ask you to give up a few security and privileges, which is a bit, it's kind of weird. It basically says this app wants to take over your computer, and I'm kind of uncomfortable with that. And it turns out a lot of people are as well, so I don't mind ditching these forward and back buttons at the side, but it's still a bit concerning, to be honest. It's so comfortable. The ergonomic side of things for large hands is just satisfying. I don't get any hand strain using this. In fact, I can leave it in one place, connected to 3 different devices, using the switch at the bottom there. It's brilliant. It's so convenient, and it's all by Bluetooth. Downsides, price, but you get what you pay for with that one. A lot of people don't like Logitech Options software, particularly on Mac. Let me know in the comments. Welcome back to the channel. If you want to protect your MacBook Air M1 or Pro M1 version, this is the best way to do it. So I'll put Amazon affiliate links in the description below. Keep watching and I'll explain why by going straight to the point. When I originally searched on Amazon, I found it difficult to find a hard case. There were lots of sleeves, soft bags, but nothing I would feel confident putting my MacBook Air M1 in. Then I came across this one. First of all, a hard shell outside will protect your device from bumps, shocks, and some weight pressed on it. This is essential in giving you the confidence to leave your device anywhere, but obviously if someone sat directly on it, and depending on their weight, obviously, it may not survive, but me personally, I make sure my devices are not left on any seat or sofa. Side of the case, we've got lots of padding here for protection of your device. We've got this compartment here which houses the MacBook. Okay, now just to note, this is for the 13-inch version of the MacBook Air M1 or the Pro M1, and indeed the Intel version. I couldn't actually see anything with a 16-inch MacBook Pro. But once you put it in, it fits in really nicely and snug. And then obviously you zip it up, a satisfying sound, and you are good to go anywhere. And literally it gives me confidence to carry it around wherever I am. I would actually recommend putting your device into this case, then into a backpack afterwards. Material is of excellent quality. The stitching is held up ever since I've had it. I mean, if you take a look at the reviews there are on Amazon, you'll see that it is a good one. Now, it does come in a variety of colors, but as usual, I kept it boring and just went for the black one. Let me know what you think in the comments below, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon for notifications, and until next time.